So before we wrap up this simulator, I wanted to just show you side by side a community that is having like a bunch of social engagements and not really honoring or practicing any change in their hygiene practices compared to a community that is doing honoring better hygiene. As you can see, these two simulators are just drastically different. We're seeing a huge increase in infections with the population that has more social engagements compared to the other. Now, if we shift over to our notes, just a couple of things to note. Make sure this gets down in your notebook. The mode of transmission, this is how the infection is spread. The R sub zero, or also called R naught, like we saw yesterday, is how contagious the disease is. So if one person is sick, how many people could they infect in an unvaccinated population? And then the incubation period is how long you are infected before you know it. Ways to slow the spread is to identify and isolate. That's why with COVID-19, there's been such a push on getting more testing in the city. And then, if you are taking a test for COVID-19, the recommendation is to self-isolate. So this doesn't have to be like the government or the community putting you somewhere physically in the community to isolate, but just recommending that you self-isolate. Um, and then personal hygiene, better hand washing practices, and then also the social or physical distancing.